No matter how dull the scissors in your home are, today I will show you an extremely interesting tip to make them sharp again. Using only a knife? Sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? This is the method my grandfather often used, simple yet surprisingly effective. Scissors are a household item that every home has, but after a long period of use, the blades gradually become dull and lose much of their sharpness. Many scissors now not only struggle to cut fabric or food, but can no longer even cut paper or thin plastic gloves. Where are you from? It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. If they do not know how to sharpen them, most people will throw them away, even though in reality, only a small tip is needed to make them work very well again. So today, I will show you how to sharpen scissors right at home, saving both money and time, and something anyone can do. Watch the full video to discover how to do it together. First, prepare a small knife. If you do not have one at home, you can buy a utility knife. Next, prepare a tube of toothpaste. You can use any toothpaste available at home. Toothpaste has very good cleaning and disinfecting properties, but many people do not know that besides brushing teeth, it also has many other uses. It can also be used to sharpen scissors. The method is very simple. We just need to squeeze the toothpaste directly onto the scissor blades. Don't worry about wasting it. Apply a little more and spread it evenly over the entire pair of scissors. Then use a toothbrush to brush evenly over the entire surface. Brush all 4 sides of the 2 scissor blades evenly. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. Comment below and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. In addition to the surfactants that help make the scissors shinier, toothpaste also contains a special substance called a silver film-forming agent. This substance has very good friction properties. When sharpening scissors, adding toothpaste will help the process work much more effectively. You should not use your hands to apply it directly because it may be dangerous for your fingers. Toothpaste helps soften grease and dirt on the scissors very effectively thanks to the surfactants it contains, which have a cleaning effect. Just spread it evenly like that. Now, leave the scissors as they are for about 2 minutes. Then take out the knife. Note that we do not use the sharp blade edge, but instead use the spine of the knife because this part is very hard. Before sharpening, pay attention to this. The scissor blade has one large beveled side, and this side should not be sharpened. And this is the smaller side, which is also the cutting edge. Whether the scissors can cut or not depends on whether this small side is sharp, so we only sharpen this side. And this is the flat side. This side must absolutely not be sharpened. When sharpening scissors, many people often use the flat side for sharpening, which is incorrect. The main purpose of the flat side is to maintain the angle of the scissor blade. Therefore, if you want the scissors to stay sharp, it is important to use the correct technique. If you do not know the proper method, the scissors may become useless after sharpening. Now place the scissors on the small side and rub them back and forth for a while. Do it like this, rubbing back and forth on each small side of the scissor blades about 30 to 40 times. Just repeat that motion. This method is very simple, isn't it? After sharpening the small side of one scissor blade, move on to the small side of the other blade. The most important thing to remember is to sharpen only the small side and not the flat side. Sharpening the large beveled side is also ineffective and only wastes effort. Now the scissors have been sharpened. Prepare a wet tissue and wipe off the toothpaste from the scissors. Let's test it together. Now, cut the tissue paper. Wow, it's really sharp and cuts very smoothly. You can see the effect immediately, right? The cut is very clean and sharp. This method is extremely simple to do, so you should definitely try it and do not rush to throw away dull scissors anymore. Instead of spending money taking them to a sharpener, It is better to try it yourself a few times at home. It can restore the scissors to their original condition while being both effective and easy to do. This method is truly great. Now the scissors are sharper, but there is still a lot of dirt on the surface, especially rust. Using rusty scissors to cut food is very unhygienic and can be harmful to health. Even when used to cut fabric, the rust can stick to clothes and be very difficult to clean. Next, I will share with you how to remove rust from scissors quickly. First, place the scissors into a container. Prepare food-grade baking soda. Sprinkle the baking soda evenly over the surface of the scissors. Then pour in a sufficient amount of white vinegar. White vinegar has very good disinfecting and antibacterial properties. After pouring the vinegar into the container, the baking soda will react with the white vinegar and create chemical reactions that are very useful for cleaning the scissors. Let the reaction occur naturally and soak for about 5 minutes. This amount of time is enough to completely soften the dirt and rust stains. After the white vinegar reacts with the baking soda, they can remove rust from the scissors very effectively. The soaking time is almost finished. Now take a brush and use it to clean the scissors. Scrub all sides of the scissors, especially the areas that are dirty, discolored, and rusty. Looking at the dirt stains from earlier, they have been cleaned completely with almost no effort. While scrubbing, you will notice a metallic smell, which is the smell of rust from the scissors. You can compare it with the scissors before they were cleaned. Now they are much shinier, and the rust stains have almost completely disappeared. This is because the baking soda and white vinegar reacted together very effectively. In addition, baking soda also has a good disinfecting effect, while white vinegar helps soften grease and rust on the scissors, making the cleaning process very easy. Continue scrubbing the scissors clean. Then replace the water and rinse them again. Finally, use a paper towel to wipe the water dry from the surface of the scissors. Wow, look at these scissors. They are almost as shiny as new. After treating them with our simple method, you can see that the result is really very good. At this point, the scissors are not only sharper, but also look much brighter and cleaner. After being cleaned, the scissors are both sharp and beautiful, like new. If the scissors in your home are rusty and dull, you can use the method above to sharpen and restore their shine. Have you learned it yet? With just one knife, you can solve the problem perfectly. If you have a better way to sharpen scissors, please leave a comment below to share it with more people. Thank you very much for your continued support. This is the end of the video. If you have any opinions, please leave a comment below. If you found the video interesting, please give me a like. Don't forget to share it with your family and friends. And remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support, goodbye, and see you again in the next video.